Hi, Jude here. In a previous video I looked at the difference in fit between a Japanese RX-7X and a UK RX-7V, with the Japanese helmet having a rounder internal shape. A viewer from Belgium has asked, well, I'd like to buy a rounder helmet, how do I import directly from Japan? So I'm going to show you in this video what I did. But there are probably a couple of considerations. If you buy an Arai in the UK, then the dealer should, as part of the helmet purchase, help you with getting the perfect or the best fit that you can. So that includes potentially swapping out the comfort liner and also the cheek pads, all as part of the purchase cost. So this helmet came with a 7mm liner and 20mm cheek pads, but I had to swap them out for a 10mm liner and 35mm cheek pads just to get a better fit. So that added about an extra £100 to the cost of the helmet. Of course, there's no warranty either with a Japanese import, and also if you're in the UK, it might not even be road legal because there's no gold sticker and there's no ECE marking on the back either, so just another consideration. But let's say you're not worried about all that and you just want a helmet that's going to potentially fit better if you've got a rounder head like mine. This is how. Okay, so where did I buy my Japanese crash helmets from? I bought them from this website, japan.webike.net, and for some of their stuff they will ship direct internationally to places like the UK, Europe, North America. However, there appears to be some export restriction by certain manufacturers, unfortunately in this case both Arai and Shoei. So Webike themselves cannot ship direct to you. Let's say, for example, I wanted to buy an Arai RX-7 from Japan. So first thing I've got to do is try and find it. So let's have a look. If I simply type in RX-7 up here, what do we get? Okay, so we've come up with a few results here. And if I scroll down, I can actually see the helmet that I purchased, which was this one, the RX-7X. But if I click on the link here, it takes me to this page, which is all in Japanese. Now, if you see this, this means that Webike cannot ship that item directly to you. They can only sell it to the domestic Japanese market. So what you need to do is to use what's called a proxy service. And I use these guys, Buyee.jp. So a proxy service will buy an item on your behalf, have it shipped to their Japanese address, and then once it's received to their warehouse, you then pay them to ship it overseas to you. And that's exactly what I did. Now, to make the whole process a million times easier, what I recommend that you do is to use Buyee's Chrome plugin. So let's open a new Chrome tab here and look for Buyee Chrome extension. Okay, and this is it. Add to Buyee. Add to Chrome. Add extension. And there it is in the top right hand corner. So now, if I refresh this page here, you'll notice that Buyee is already popping up. And it says here, you can purchase items from this website. Hooray! So, let's go. Click on this. Please select the option size, color, etc. on the page to proceed. Right, okay, that's good. So, first of all, let's translate this back into English. And let's select a size. Let's select small. Let's go back up to Buyee plugin. And here, there, and you can see you can add the item. It's 53,354 yen. Add to my Buyee cart, so not my Webike cart, but my Buyee cart. Okay, and if I go over to Buyee, refresh this page here. By the way, I've already created an account with Buyee and I've signed in. So here's my cart. Then you just simply complete the transaction on this website. So this is their service fee. This is the fee that Buyee charge you to complete the transaction on your behalf. It's only 300 yen, which in British pounds is about £2.30. You can use PayPal. So very straightforward. Submit the order. So what happens after that? You then get a confirmation from Buyee to say they've placed the order on your behalf, and they give you frequent updates via email to say the order was placed, the order's been received, and so on. You can pay an additional, so if I look at my plan fees here, that's 500 yen. Okay, so let's have a look at the plan list and see what you get for your money. So there you go. The standard plan is insured delivery plus inspection. And I highly recommend that you do that, because what they do is they inspect the parcel when they receive it to make sure that the item that you've ordered matches what has been sent to Buyee. Now, there is something in their FAQ which says if you didn't ask for inspection and you receive it and subsequently find it's the wrong item, then there's no refund. You can't return the item, you don't get your money back. So highly recommend, if you're spending a lot of money, definitely go for a plan that includes inspection. So yeah, once you're happy, you've got the right plan, it's the right item with the right size. And again, size is super important, because one of the biggest drawbacks with this whole process is that you can't return items. So you've got to be absolutely 100% sure the size that you're buying is the size that you're going to want, because once you've received it and it hasn't been damaged in transit, or it's not the wrong item, then you can't return it. Okay, so I'm not going to buy this because I've already bought one, but once you've done that, then Buyee will tell you when they've received it, and they'll ask you then to pay to have it shipped to you. And of course that depends on what shipping service you choose and whereabouts in the world that you are. So if we look at my order history here, so here's my original order for a Shoei Hornet Adventure and a visor to go with it. So it arrived at the warehouse. So there's no further status here. I selected a shipping method, and the item was then shipped to me here in the UK. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I had to pay import duties, so VAT, when the item was received here in the UK. So all in all, it works out more expensive. So this is something that you do because you want the different fit, not to save money. So the whole process is quite straightforward. If you've got any questions, there's a comprehensive FAQ here. Pretty much any question that you would have can be answered within these pages here. But all in all, I was very happy. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. Yeah, and I recommend using this service. Okay, so there you have it. If you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you went ahead and you imported something from Japan because you're a roundhead like me, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.